Question 601. What is the purpose of a network topology diagram? A. To display backup schedules. B. To illustrate the physical or logical layout of the network. C. To list IP address assignments. D. To configure VLANs. Correct answer. B. To illustrate the physical or logical layout of the network. A network topology diagram shows the physical or logical structure of a network, including how devices are connected. Network topology diagrams provide clear visibility of network design. Without this documentation, troubleshooting and planning would be difficult. Question 602. Which of the following is a modular network device designed to seamlessly connect different network interfaces? A. Bridge. B. Transceiver. C. Active hub. D. Managed switch. Correct answer. D. Managed switch. A managed switch is a modular network device that can connect different network interfaces efficiently. It provides advanced features like VLAN support, network monitoring, and traffic management, allowing for seamless integration of various network segments. Question 603. Which device does a network engineer use to segment a network into multiple broadcast domains? A. Bridge. B. Load balancer. C. Layer 2 switch. D. Layer 3 switch. Correct answer. D. Layer 3 switch. A Layer 3 switch combines the functions of a switch and a router, enabling it to route packets between different VLANs or broadcast domains. This improves network performance by segmenting traffic while maintaining high-speed switching capabilities. Question 604. Which version of NAT is responsible for mapping only one routable IP address to one network node? A. Static NAT. B. Dynamic NAT. C. Pooled NAT. D. Secure NAT. Correct answer. A. Static NAT. Static NAT maps one private IP address to one public IP address on a permanent basis. It provides consistent, predictable address translation, which is commonly used for devices that require fixed external accessibility, such as web or email servers. Question 605. At which OSI model layer do multi-layer switches not operate? A. Layer 1. B. Layer 2. C. Layer 3. D. Layer 4. Correct answer. A. Layer 1. Multi-layer switches can function at layers 2 and 3 by handling both switching and routing tasks. Some advanced models also support limited layer 4 operations, such as traffic prioritization. However, they do not operate at layer 1, which is the physical layer responsible for raw data transmission. Question 606. If a connection that typically requires 9 hops to reach a specific web server now takes 13 hops, what impact will this have on the connection? A. The number of hops does not influence connection speed. B. The connection will be faster than before. C. The connection will be slightly slower than before. D. It is uncertain whether the connection will be affected. Correct answer. C. The connection will be slightly slower than before. Each additional hop represents an extra router or device that data packets must pass through, which can introduce slight latency due to processing and transmission delays at each stop. While the difference may not always be significant, an increase in the number of hops generally results in a slightly slower connection. Question 607. What is a key characteristic of link state routing protocols? A. They quickly converge after topology changes. B. They use hop count as the only metric. C. They have limited awareness of network topology. D. They are less resource-intensive than distance vector protocols. Correct answer. A. They quickly converge after topology changes. Link state routing protocols have fast convergence because they maintain a full map of the network topology. Link state routing provides quick route recalculations when the network changes. If link state protocols were not used, large networks might experience slower recovery from outages. Question 608. What is the name of an attack where a seemingly harmless or useful program conceals and delivers a malicious payload? A. Evil twin. B. Fish. C. Trojan horse. D. Worm. Correct answer. C. Trojan horse. A Trojan horse is a type of malware that appears to be a legitimate or useful program, but actually contains a hidden malicious component. Once executed, it can create backdoors, steal data, or damage the system. Unlike worms, which can self-replicate, Trojans rely on user interaction to spread, making them a common method for cyber attackers to gain unauthorized access to systems. Question 609. In IPv6, routers periodically send a particular type of message to announce their presence on the network. What is the term for the mechanism that allows these messages to be filtered, preventing unwanted or rogue ones? A. Root guard. B. Flood guard. C. RA guard. D. BPDU guard. Correct answer. C. RA guard. RA guard, router advertisement guard, is a security feature designed to prevent unauthorized or rogue router advertisement messages on an IPv6 network. These messages, sent by routers, inform devices about available gateways and network configurations. Without RA guard, attackers could send malicious RA messages to redirect traffic, perform man-in-the-middle attacks, or cause network disruptions. RA guard helps mitigate this risk by filtering RAs based on predefined policies, ensuring only legitimate routers can advertise their presence. Question 610. Which of the following statements about firewalls is correct? A. A host-based firewall is implemented in software, whereas a network-based firewall is implemented in hardware. B. A host-based firewall is implemented in hardware, whereas a network-based firewall is implemented in software. C. Both host-based and network-based firewalls are implemented in hardware. D. Both host-based and network-based firewalls are implemented in software. Correct answer. A. A host-based firewall is implemented in software, whereas a network-based firewall is implemented in hardware. A host-based firewall is usually a software solution installed on a specific device, designed to manage and filter both incoming and outgoing traffic based on predefined security rules. On the other hand, a network-based firewall is typically a hardware appliance positioned at the network's edge, where it monitors and controls traffic flowing between internal and external networks. Unlike host-based firewalls, network-based firewalls can safeguard multiple devices across the entire network simultaneously. Question 611. Your boss storms into your office, yelling that the virtualized web server has been compromised and is now displaying only purple dinosaurs. Which option would provide the fastest way to fix the issue? A. Restore from backup. B. Run system restore. C. Reinstall Windows. D. Load an earlier snapshot. Correct answer. D. Load an earlier snapshot. Restoring a previous snapshot is the fastest solution because virtualization platforms enable administrators to capture the state of a virtual machine at a specific moment. By loading a snapshot, the system can be quickly rolled back to a stable, functioning state without the need for time-consuming software reinstalls or data recovery from backups. Questions 6-12. Which component of the IPsec protocol suite is responsible for providing authentication and ensuring data integrity? A. CRC. B. H. C. CM. D. AES. Correct answer. B. AH. AH, Authentication Header, is a component of the IPsec protocol suite that provides authentication and integrity for IP packets by verifying the sender's identity and ensuring the data has not been altered during transmission. Question 6-13. During a long business trip, an employee wants to use their personal mobile device for work tasks, including protecting sensitive company data. Which measures are essential to protect both the employee and the company? A. A consent to monitoring policy covering company audits of the personal phone. B. An AUP covering how a personal phone may be used for work matters. C. An NDA ensuring work data stored on the personal phone remains confidential. D. Real-time remote monitoring of the phone's activity and usage. Correct answer. B. An AUP covering how a personal phone may be used for work matters. An acceptable use. Policy defines how personal devices may be used for work purposes. It provides guidelines on appropriate usage, data protection, and security requirements. Questions 6-14. Which security solution allows administrators to block network access for users until they complete a required action? A. Honeypot. B. Quarantine network. C. Captive portal. D. Firewall. Correct answer. C. Captive portal. A captive portal is a security feature that forces users to complete specific tasks, such as agreeing to terms of service or entering login credentials, before granting access to the network. Question 6-15. What is a key characteristic of the Zero Trust security model? A. Trusting users inside the corporate network. B. Granting all users administrative rights. C. No implicit trust and continuous verification. D. Relying only on perimeter firewalls. Correct answer. C. No implicit trust and continuous verification. The Zero Trust model means no implicit trust is given to any user, device, or application, even inside the network. Zero Trust provides strict access control and continuous verification. If Zero Trust is not used, internal threats may go unchecked. Question 6-16. After configuring AAA on a newly installed network device, a technician is unable to access the device using LDAP credentials, but can successfully log in with a local user account. What is the most likely cause of this issue? A. Username is misspelled in the device configuration file. B. IDS is blocking radius. C. Shared secret key is mismatched. D. Group policy has not propagated to the device. Correct answer. C. Shared secret key is mismatched. The most likely cause of this issue is that the shared secret key is mismatched. In TTA configurations that involve external authentication sources such as LDAP, a shared secret key is used to secure communication between the network device and the authentication server. If the shared secret key configured on the device does not match the key on the authentication server, LDAP authentication will fail, while local authentication will continue to work. To resolve the issue, the technician should verify that the shared secret key is the same on both the device and the LDAP server. Question 6117. As a network administrator, you are called to troubleshoot an issue on a token ring network. The network consists of two MSAUs connected through their ring-in ports, and all network cards are set to the same speed. What is the most likely cause of the problem? A. Bad network card. B. Faulty cabling. C. MSAU configuration. D. Network card configuration. Correct answer. C. MSAU configuration. Improper MSAU, multi-station access unit, configuration can disrupt a token ring network. Connecting two MSAUs using only their ring-in ports creates a loop, preventing proper data transmission. To establish a functional network, one MSAU should connect via its ring-in port, while the other should use its ring-out port, ensuring a continuous signal path. Question 6118. Why is it important to document findings, actions, and outcomes after troubleshooting a network issue? A. To create a reference for future troubleshooting and prevent repeating the same steps. B. To ensure the issue never happens again. C. To avoid the need for user feedback. D. To replace the need for monitoring network performance. Correct answer. A. To create a reference for future troubleshooting and prevent repeating the same steps. Proper documentation helps technicians resolve similar issues more efficiently in the future. It also provides a historical record of network problems and solutions, improving overall network management. Question 619. What is a common cause of duplicate IP address conflicts on a network? A. A device using an APPA address. B. A slow internet connection. C. Incorrect subnet mask settings. D. Two devices being assigned the same IP address due to static configuration or DHCP issues. Correct answer. D. Two devices being assigned the same IP address due to static configuration or DHCP issues. Duplicate IP conflicts occur when two devices have the same IP, leading to connectivity issues. Using DHCP reservations or manually reconfiguring addresses helps prevent these conflicts. Question 620. David needs to turn off spanning tree protocol on a switch port that connects to a server. Which command is most appropriate for this purpose? A. Disable spanning tree. B. Spanning tree off. C. Spanning tree port fast. D. Spanning tree security. Correct answer. C. Spanning tree port fast. The spanning tree port fast command bypasses the usual STP listening and learning states, allowing the port to transition directly to the forwarding state. This is commonly used on ports connected to end devices like servers to reduce connection delays, but it does not completely disable STP. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful for you, don't forget to like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more practice questions and tips.